Hello Team 6B, we are on page 80 of your student book today. Please open to page 80. So we are starting the new unit 14. It's called Accident and Emergency. Now we're going to skip page 79, which is all writing. And you're going to do it with your teacher when you come back to the center, when things go back to normal. Okay? So now we're moving on to the next unit. So talking about accidents and emergencies. A few pictures here. It asks some questions. I want you to think about these. What can you say about this? Have you ever had an accident or been in an emergency situation? Okay, so what is an accident? It could be anything. Me personally, I'm very clumsy, so I've had many accidents. Strangely, I've never broken anything except my nose. I broke my nose twice. I cut myself very badly when I was 12 years old, so I had to go to the emergency room. It was really bad. So what about you? Do you remember ever being in an emergency situation, having an accident, okay, or being particularly ill with something? Think about it. Has it happened to you? And then you can discuss it with your friends in your online session. So now we look at the pictures. What have we got? Picture A, this woman seems to be sneezing. She's blowing her nose. Something is happening. B, the dog is behind this person walking, pulling on his jeans. This here, somebody's done something to his head. Picture D, bottles with a sign, a danger sign, skull and bones here, sign, which means beware, don't touch it. Why? And then E, somebody fell on the floor. F, somebody did something to their finger. It's probably me, trying to do some cooking at home. I'm so clumsy, keep cutting myself. Got G. Now this person obviously is walking or standing and the cat is getting in the way. Very cute. What could that be? What's the problem here? I don't know. And finally H is a sign of a person apparently slipping, falling, yeah. So this is because maybe we are mopping the floors. It's full of water, very wet. Gotta be careful. So let's look at the words in the box. Let's match them to the pictures. So first one is to pass out. So the verb to pass out, it's a phrasal verb. To pass out, what does it mean? Do you know? Well, maybe you don't feel very well, you didn't eat very much, you don't feel so well. Pass out. Picture E, to pass out. Good. And then the next one is to have an allergic reaction to something. What does it mean, an allergic reaction? So I'll write it here. Allergic. Stress on the second one. Allergic. The noun is to have an allergy. So the stress is on a here. Different. An allergy. It's picture A. Okay? Some people have allergic reactions to cats or dogs, animals, animal hair, maybe. Some people have allergies, food allergies. Yeah, maybe strawberries, things with seeds. A lot of people have that. and then maybe you will, oh, you can't see anything, you get a big rash on your face, oh, okay? Allergic reactions, a lot of different allergies in this world. So that's A. The next one is to slip on a wet floor, so that's H. You gotta be careful. And then cut yourself on something sharp. That's me in the kitchen. F. I cut myself all the time with knives, with everything. To swallow something poisonous. This here is poison. This is the sign for poison. What is poison? Something poisonous. A poison. The adjective is poisonous. So, poisonous. What is poisonous? Well, venom. You all know the movie, but venom is something that a snake may actually spit, or if it bites you, it has venom in its teeth, it can actually poison you, kill you, yeah? Poison is very, very, very dangerous, yeah? Chemicals can be poison. Many things we have to be very careful with medicines and chemicals, so poisonous. To swallow something poisonous is D. The next one is to bump your head. Okay, bump your head. Of course, to bump. This is a bump. Yeah. So this guy underneath his, there might be a big sort of bump on top of his head. We say bump, we say hit. Yeah, you can hit your head or bump your head. And then we've got to be bitten by an animal. So here we're talking about biting. You know, if an animal bites you, it can be very, very dangerous. So that's picture B here. To be bitten by an animal. You know, you gotta be careful. You need to go to the emergency room straight away, and they need to give you some shots. Yeah, it could be very, very serious. So if you get bitten by an animal, go straight to the hospital. Trip over something. That means to fall over something. This is it. Cats have a way to just get into your feet whenever you're walking somewhere. So, you know, a lot of accidents can happen. G is to trip over something. Okay? Good. Okay, so now if you look further down at exercise 3, there's some questions here for you to discuss. Now I want you to prepare all of these questions for your online sessions. It says check your answers on page 121. We don't need to do that. I want you to think about it for yourself for now, okay? Which of these accidents do you think is the most and least common? How often do they happen? Which one happens more often? Swallowing something poisonous. So people drinking something that actually is a poison without noticing, by mistake, by accident. Yeah? Probably children. Children don't realize that some things are dangerous. They find a bottle of something, they try it, maybe. So maybe it happens a lot with children. Tripping over something, falling over something, and actually really hurting yourself. Yeah? Do you think that happens a lot? People are clumsy like me, do you think? Maybe. And then bumping into something, same kind of thing. So I turn around and whoa, yeah? Or in the door, when it's a glass door. Hey, how we do? Boom. Yeah, I do that. Alright, so bumping into something, tripping over something, swallowing something poisonous. What do you think is more common and why? What about you? Do you have these kind of accidents? Which age group is the most likely to have an accident at home? So is it babies, little ones from birth, 0 to 4 years old? Is it 5 to 15-year-olds? yourselves? Or is it older people? 75? It's funny they don't say people like me. I'm sure I'm the worst, but it's not an option. Which group has more accidents? Number 3 here. Boys or girls? I have an idea. Yeah. Probably boys, don't you think? Yeah, always doing stupid things. And number 4, in which room are you most likely to have an accident? At home. Interesting. I would say the kitchen myself. That's because I cook a lot and cut my fingers. I don't know. What do you think? Alright, so think about all this and you will discuss it in your online sessions. Okay? Good job.